39 years old. He's currently a resident of North Carolina, where he is the turkey calling champion. So why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, Jeff?
Well, like you said, I'm the North Carolina State turkey calling champion. I've also won the Georgia Dixie Classic Open Championship and qualified to go to the Grand Nationals, which they had in Atlanta, Georgia, and made it in the top 14 out of the nation. And it was like 44 different callers and placed in the top 14. That was a pretty big accomplishment.
So how long have you been hunting for?
I've probably been hunting for about, I don't know, 28, 30 years, somewhere in there.
Wow, that's a pretty long time. So what do you usually hunt for?
Well, my forte is turkey hunting, but I was raised on squirrel hunting, rabbit hunting, uh, quail hunting, dove hunting, deer hunting, but like I said, the main thing is turkey.
Would you say the primary source of meat that you eat is usually the meat that you hunt?
Pretty much. We do a lot of grilling here at the sipe household, and a lot of times we eat a lot of deer meat, a lot of turkey. Usually whatever's in season, that's pretty much what's on the grill.
So what all do you make from the meat you hunt?
Well, take for instance like the deer meat that we get, make deer burger. You can have deer steak, jerky, uh, turkey. You can have turkey jerky. You can have grilled turkey. All different kinds of recipes for turkey. Oh, it's all sorts of things. Squirrel, rabbit, everything. Anything can be cooked on the grill.
Why do you think it's important to be self-sustaining to the meat that you hunt?
Well, I think the meat from the wild is a lot more nutritional than the meat that you get from the stores or the restaurants, because the wild meat, it has virtually hardly no fat in it. There's no preservatives, no chemicals, steroids, anything of the sort. And plus, besides the meat that you get, there's also other stuff out in the woods that you can get too that are very nutritional, as in morel mushrooms, pokeberry bushes, the stalks, the leaves. There's different kinds of mushrooms too that you can get. I don't know all of them, but the meat's more, like I say, it's a lot better for you, better for your family.
So what would you say to people who are opposed of hunting?
Well, I think the people who are opposed of hunting are not educated in the hunting. They don't know enough about it to appreciate it and appreciate the hunters themselves and what they do for wildlife as far as conservation, uh, the, uh, the funds, the money that is generated from hunting. Billions and billions of dollars every year generated, and all of it goes toward wildlife preservation. And you know, people who they just want to look at them, they don't want to kill them, and it's not all about killing. We're trying to keep the herds and the flocks and the wildlife population in order, so to keep the diseases and the viruses and stuff down in the wildlife, so they all don't die out, get sick, and overrun. Insurance. You have people hitting deer all the time, messing up their cars and stuff. That's why that's one of the reasons your insurance is high. So hunters, they play a big role in the economy and also the conservation of wildlife.
What would you say that food means to you?
Food means fuel for the body. And also, to me, after you get through eating, you get the bones out of it and you get to make turkey calls, which can produce more turkeys for the table. And plus, I know that my family's getting a good nutritional meal, and I think wild meat, especially wild meat, is you gain a whole lot from it, and you don't get, like I say, you don't get the fats, you don't get the bad chemicals and stuff, and to go out and to get the game and bring it back, cook it, and feed your family, it just seems to taste a whole lot better when you do it like that.
So, do you think it's changed your life in any way?
Oh, I know it has. I mean, of course, my whole life, I mean, it's been about hunting and eating the wild game that you bring home from the hunt. And it just, the older I get, it seems like the more enjoyable it is to bring home and then see the happy faces, you know, when they sit down at the table and smell it and hear them oohs and ahs and mms. And it just seems really, it feels